Okay.
All right, and I am live here with Mr. Hootey Owl, which I believe
Hello.
is your real name, right?
Yeah, it's my real name.
Yeah, Mr. Hootey Owl. What's your middle name, Hootey Owl?
Fucking Hootey fucking Owl.
Fucking Owl. There you go.
I don't know.
That's okay. So we're gonna be. What are we playing, Hootey?
We are going to be playing the sequel to a wonderful board game called Chess 2.
Official sequel, of course.
Official.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
From the original developers of Chess. We're going to be doing Chess 2. So it should be interesting. I haven't really... I know all about it, I'm familiar with it, but I've actually never played a match of it yet. So I don't know if you've, dicked around with it at all. But
Very, very little.
yeah, me too. Okay, well, let me get it booted up, and we'll get started. Chess 2, the sequel. Windowed, yes please. The game even has its own nice piano classical music. I'll have the screen region up for you in one moment.
It's pretty nice. I like that
The
they
music?
added-
Yeah.
Yeah. It's soothing.
Alright, and just moving my chat around a little bit. Hey there, Unconquered, and Apple Toaster, and Carlo, and Dragonfly427. Let's spend the next hour just greeting people who come into the stream.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go in alphabetical order. I'll just bring up the list. What's up? A's and B's.
Did you
C's
see
are
what...
a little better.
Oh geez, the game's loud. Hang on a sec. There's just a big crescendo in the music all of a sudden. Did you see what Unconquered just posted in chat? It's like the best emote chain I've ever seen. It's a Lime's butt with a Bruce face being fed a chicken nugget by Marissa.
That's fantastic. I didn't know she had a nuggy emote. I'm gonna have to go and
It's pretty amazing. Yeah. And just because I felt bad, I did want to show something real quick. The image that I opened the stream up with, I cropped out I'm a Cooney, which I feel awful about, so I'm just going to show the picture of the original image. Oh god. I cropped it out just so it would just be you and me, but there's the original. Yup. Okay. And I am ready. So, let's see. Do I need to actually go to, the study thing and go, I wonder how the in-game tooltips are. Do they let you know what you can and can't do?
I believe they do, but it might be worth just going to the study and checking out the different armies real quick.
Yeah. Okay. So, Chess 2. What makes it a sequel is
the most
oh
important
god,
piece.
voice acting. No, thank you. Can I turn that off? Of course I can't. Well, what makes this sequel is David Sirlin, who is pretty infamous or famous for balancing competitive video games, notably Street Fighter, right? I think.
Yeah.
So he took a look at all the problems of the original chess, like the 60-70% stalemate rate, something like that. The ridiculous amount of memorization required just to stay competitive. And some other issues that I just can't think of off the top of my head. And he tried to address those in a spin-off of Chess, which he has dubbed Chess 2, the sequel. So in this game, there are different starting armies and one new win condition. So, Hootey, what's the new win condition?
The new win condition would be called midline invasion. So, aside from just simply being checkmated, having your king being checkmated so that it cannot move without being captured, you can now cross the midline of the board which would be the 5th rank for either side. And once you do so, you win the game.
Yeah, so like it's just another way to win. You can still checkmate just like you could before, but adding that different option that requires a totally different play style obviously opens the game up a lot. I want to say they got rid of stalemates entirely somehow. But
yes, stalemates are no longer a thing.
Yeah.
If you cannot move, you lose the game.
So there you go. And the different starting armies all have their own unique pieces with their own unique abilities. Some are very close to the original army, which is still available in the game, but some of them are vastly different. I'm going to blow through the study thing real quick, even though there's voice acting, which I wish I could mute, but I can't.
Your goal is midline invasion. If you safely...
So there's checkmate, midline invasion,
before the game, each
armies, light and dark.
You can
also, there's this dueling thing, which I'm not sure if I'm a fan of yet.
It occupies.
That's an interesting mechanic. I'm not quite certain if I like it as well.
Like, I think it would have been fine without the dueling thing, but that's okay. We'll see how it goes. Maybe it'll be fun. I just want to get to the other armies.
Classic is the original army from chess, and the empowered army features high mobility.
So the empowered pieces, they gain the abilities of the pieces next to them. So like a bishop can move like a rook if he's sitting next to a rook. Oh, I'm a little quiet compared to Hootey. Let me turn on my voice. Or should I turn down Hootey?
Turn down for what?
Turn down for what? And okay, I'll bring myself up a little bit. Recording. Yeah, I was thinking earlier how my mic seemed a little bit quiet today, so I don't know. Some days it's just inexplicably quiet, and some days it's fine. Let me know if that's better. Let's see. Two Kings has 2 kings, and they have an extra move that can destroy the pieces around them.
Moves and captures the same way as a king.
But it also destroys friendly pieces if it does that.
After your
Reaper has teleportation, so there's a piece that can teleport, and another piece that cannot be captured or capture. It's kind of a blocking type thing. Animals is just balls ass crazy. They just like run over everything. Nemesis.
The Nemesis.
I forget what's special about the Nemesis.
On the enemy king. The Nemesis moves like a queen, but cannot capture or be captured except by an enemy king.
So there you go. That's Nemesis.
A Nemesis pawn moves and captures like
Nemesis
a pawn,
is a little odd.
but may make a non-capturing Nemesis
pawn movements,
which is a one-space move closer to an enemy king.
Oh, yeah, that is weird. How the pawns can like close in on the king.
If the same situation.
Okay, and draws, which we all know about, and that's everything. So let's play.
Get my
play by play.
Yes, I still die a little bit when I laugh, but I'm feeling better day by day.
Play by homing pigeon. Let me see. I'm trying to remember because I know they added in. Let's see if I do online, it searches. Because originally you couldn't invite your friends to play, you could only play random people. And originally they were going to leave it like that because they didn't see a point in adding the ability to play with your friends online. Who knows why?
Okay, I think I just challenged you.
Oh yeah, correspondence. There we go, Hootey. Yeah, they've been kind of stubborn about adding features. I know, like, for example, a lot of people have requested a slider just to turn down the music, but not, like, the sound effects. And one of the developers, I'm not sure if it was David Serlin or someone else, but on the forum he got really defensive, saying like, well, Chess 2 is kind of a complete experience as is. We didn't plan on updating it much more other than the bare essentials.
Jeez.
And, yeah. Let's see, challenge friend. Hootey. Alright, what army should I do? What army are you doing first? I mean, if you want to tell me, I don't know anything about the counter picks.
I clicked random.
Really? I might click random too.
So
I might do it. I'm doing it.
You're gonna get, yeah, there you go.
I got.
All right.
Oh, we both got empowered. That's kind of funny.
Oh, interesting. Okay, this should be fun. All right.
And
so
you go first.
I do. Okay. This is gonna be weird.
Yeah.
Let's see how this goes.
You sound way better, by the way. I mean, you're still coughing, but your voice sounds like Hootey again.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't want to be Darren anymore.
Oh man, are we gonna
double Darren?
Are we gonna open this the same way that Typical chess is open.
Well, I don't have to. I mean, I can
No,
I
it's
can
okay.
throw everything at a fucking whack if you want. Or I could totally just play by the book.
Let's see. Well, presumably we'd want to get our special pieces out really quickly because of the empowered rule set.
Correct.
So does the queens... No, the queen can only move one space, right?
Yeah, the
Unless
queen
empowered.
is neutered.
Unless empowered. So... alright. Hypest stream on Twitch. You got it.
You got it, man.
I gotta be playing dubstep and air horns and shit.
So there's an interesting aspect to the dueling mechanic that we didn't really touch on. You'll see for both of the players, there are 6 slots, and we each possess what they call stones. We have 3 stones apiece. And whenever a pawn is captured, these stones can be spent in the duel.
Is it just on pawns? I thought it was everything. But...
It is on, I want to say, everything. So if I come here, I believe you have the option to go for it.
Let's try it.
Okay. So here I have to decide whether or not KY has bid any stones, or if I want to bid 1 or 2 stones. The idea is that if he has bid more stones than I have, I'm going to get captured along with him. So it's going to kind of suck for me. So that's how the positions become really, really wacky really fast. Alternatively, there is a bluffing mechanic in the game where if KY decided that he was going to bluff 0 stones, then I could simply be throwing my stones away by paying for them.
Right.
You only get so many. The alternative is if I call him on his bluff and I also bet 0 stones, I can either take one from him or destroy it, or destroy a stone. So it's a weird sort of bluffing mechanic. I'm gonna think that you actually bid 1 stone. Nope, you didn't bid anything.
Bluff.
So I basically got my stone back.
Yep. There you go.
Right.
But it's only if you bid... Oh, yeah, because you take 1 and you only bid 1, so you broke even.
I broke
had
even.
the thing. Okay. Question is, should I trade? Guess it couldn't hurt. However... But then you would just take it back. Right.
No screen watching, Hootey.
Yeah, no screen watching. No fucking cheat.
All right, I won't fucking cheat in this game. I'm gonna be a good person. All right.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even need to move that pawn forward. I don't know why I did that. I moved the pawn forward just to get my rook out. But the thing is, I can just do this because he's next to the knight.
Very nice.
So really, you can get your rooks out really fast, which I like. I wonder if I'm at... Well, no, I guess it's only for special pieces. Let me think for a sec. Which case... I'm trying to think, because you're either going to go left or right if you're going to continue the midline. Well, if I move my rook forward, then obviously you'd get captured by your knight. I don't like that. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't even thinking midline right off the bat. But obviously now I should probably start thinking about it, considering you moved your king up twice. I could protect this square, but then if he goes left, is there any way I can protect both of these at the same time? There is. There indeed is. Alright.
What you got?
Okay.
Okay. Interesting.
However, this is still a problem because if you move to the right diagonal, then again, I'm gonna have to defend 2 spaces, which I can do. I could still do that, so not too worried.
Okay. Okay, I see where we're going.
It's funny because I'm like explaining my strategy as I do it to you, which I shouldn't do, but you know, gotta keep everyone informed on my thought process, or I was just gonna be sitting here for like 5 minutes in silence.
Right. No, that's okay. So let's see. Where do I want to go here?
Also, there's just a little bit of buzzing coming through your side, I think.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. It's not huge, so don't worry about it too much. Just wanted to bring it up in case you knew about it, or.
I think I need to clean my fans out. They're a little loud. But, yeah.
This is chess 2. I think chess 3 is going to be a prequel. Right, okay. So, that's being protected there. Could be taken. He's up there. Move here. Cannot take that. Could move down. There we go. No, I'm not playing the music. That's part of the actual game. Believe it or not. You have 11 days for your next move, Hootey, according to the upper left corner. No hurry.
No rush. I gotta think on this one. This is a tough move. Gotta make sure it's a good one.
How was your flight back home from PAX, by the way?
Horrible.
Really?
Hated every moment of it, and I'm fairly certain it's where I got sick.
Oh, no.
So, it's it was the trade-off. I had a fantastic time there, and then I had a crappy flight back, and then I got sick. So, I still wouldn't trade it. I would do it again in a heartbeat, but at the same time...
Oh, wow, nice.
I'm gonna take that.
So yeah, you can duel with these pieces. Yep.
2-piece.
Figured. Okay.
You know,
well, I mean, I could take it with my pawn anyway. Could even... Should I take it with my pawn or my rook? Does it make... Yeah, I guess I should take it with my pawn. Now, can't you just keep track of exactly how many stones I have? Like,
I can't. I can see your stones.
Oh, yeah. So, because the okay, I see. Yes, it's only hidden information during an actual duel, yeah. Wait, so what happens if I decline the duel here? Oh, because you're taking that pawn. I see. I see.
Alright.
I kind of see how this is going to play out, I think. So what's different? Well, someone in chat can explain it.
What's different? So you're looking at a new principle of winning, which is the midline invasion. If I cross that blue line with my king, or KY does the same, you win. It's just like getting checkmate.
I knew it.
Let's see.
Oh wait, but didn't you bid 2 and I bid 1? So shouldn't I have lost him?
I didn't have enough stones to bid 2.
Oh, okay. Huh. All right, never mind. I thought you had 2 stones and I only had 1 or something. I don't know what I was thinking.
That's all right.
Yeah, the gist is there are different starting armies that all have different abilities, and there's also a new win condition where if the king crosses the middle of the board, then that team wins. Those are the 2 main differences. I'm pretending this dueling thing doesn't exist because it's too hard to explain. I was trying to think if there was a way I could just, since you've exposed your king so much. I'm not gonna fall for your trick, sir.
No, Score, it's not that I don't necessarily fly well. I just had a long flight that I couldn't really sleep on. I got to watch Big Hero 6 on the second flight, though. So that was nice.
Oh, you're ready for this shit?
I'm ready for it.
Ready?
Show me what you got.
Check.
That's a bishop.
Right, but he's next to a rook.
Ah, clever.
Yeah.
Very clever. I like it. Okay.
So that's a pretty decent defense there. Might even be good enough to start moving my king up, but I don't know for sure. And it puts your rook, or sorry, your bishop at risk, which I can probably now take.
Very smart.
Yeah.
Good stuff. All right.
Honestly, I did not see that coming in advance. I thought you were going to win the duel back there and then win the game following the duel, because I would have lost my pawn, and then thus the square that I was defending.
I will do this. I'm confused. How does Bishop Rook? We are both playing the empowered army, which means any minor or major pieces such as the rook, the bishop, and the knight, when they are next to each other, they assume the powers of the piece next to them.
Right.
Or pieces, I should say. So, this army works well when clustering your minor pieces together. Gives them better strength.
Kind of quarantining that pawn right there. Right, okay. Oh, I don't know if I have a good defense here.
It might be overloaded, but I'm not certain if I've seen everything. Excuse me.
Now, it's only when you're directly adjacent, not diagonal, correct?
I believe so, because if
Right,
that were the case, I wouldn't have been able to move there.
Right, okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so you could take him or move to that spot. It's pretty ugly. Well, if I move there... shit, man. You might have this.
Since you can pick your class in chess, I'm guessing empowered is a direct upgrade. It is a direct upgrade for the minor pieces. The downside to the empowered army is that the queen has been reduced to basically the movement of a king.
Yeah.
So I believe she can be empowered, but
in fact, the only I think only the classic army has the queen, like the classic queen.
Yes. Only the classic army can castle, and only the classic army has the original queen. Or actually, the queen herself now cannot be empowered. I'm just seeing that right now. Because these little pieces, the minor pieces on the rook, they've got shields.
You thought you had me, sir, but you do not.
What you got?
You do not quite have me.
Show me what you got.
Oh wait, no, that still wouldn't work, because then you could just take it. Shit, never mind. You might have me. I was thinking about taking your pawn with my rook, and thus giving the bishop the powers of the rook and checking him and protecting all the midline stuff. But then your king could just take my rook. The bishop would lose the powers of the rook because you take him, and then that would be that. Yeah, you might have me here. Jeez, I didn't think you'd be able to move your king out so early and be at such a huge advantage. I'm still looking to see if there's anything left to do, but I don't think there is, to be honest. I could defend that with... no. Well, does the queen get the powers of the things around her?
No, I don't believe she does.
Really?
You can try it, but...
I'm gonna try it just because I can't think of anything else to do.
Yeah, my guess is
it doesn't matter anyway.
Since the rooks and the knights and the bishops all have the little shields underneath their pieces to represent the empowered power, I think that because the queen does not have it, that she does not get the
very good eye. Yeah. All right. I couldn't think of a way to defend at that point. I shouldn't have moved my defense up so quick or so close.
I will say I've played maybe 4 games of this, and that was maybe when we got the game. The thing I noticed right off the bat, and it was from my second game, when I played against the computer, all it did was try for midline invasion. Really? And at first I thought it was the dumbest idea. I thought, okay, so you're going to expose your king, and I'm just going to wreck you. But the problem was, I didn't anticipate how easy it really is for the king to just sort of move up and go, move out of the way, move out of the way.
Yeah,
okay, I win.
Get out of here.
Yeah, get out of here. So it's not as hard as it looks, but you do have to kind of just like do different defensive things. Like the pawns become exceedingly important and going, these 4 squares are off limits.
Right.
And I'm going to put some minor pieces on the side. Okay, now that midline invasion is safe, now I can start to develop and see where I'm going to go with it. So it's an interesting element. Yeah, but it can also be kind of, I don't know if cheesy is the right word, but it kind of just feels like you can just sort of jam your king forward and hope for the best.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, we probably just need to get better at, utilizing our armies to defend that front row. I feel like if you move the defense right to the 5th or 4th row to defend, then it's not as effective as keeping them back one more row, because the king can move into those pieces and win. Like it gives the king some attack power, whereas if you stay one more back, the king can't reach them and they can defend those squares in the front.
Yeah.
So, like, that's how I felt, because, like, with just moving my rook and bishop right up to the line, you were just able to take one.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, when I did the bishop sacrifice, I looked at it and I thought, okay, I'm pretty sure I have to move back now. I thought you had me, because I thought I would lost way too much material.
Right.
I just got lucky, because I figured the diagonal pieces, when put together, still give powers. When I saw that it didn't, I was like, oh... okay, I might have an opening.
Right. I'm gonna go Reaper this time.
Okay, you go Reaper. I'm gonna go Animal.
Oh boy. All right.
So I'm just gonna go balls to the wall, kind of weirdness.
Now I wonder if I could take any of your pawns right off the bat without any repercussions. I don't know Animal's moveset at all, so this would be really uninformed for me, but...
They still maintain the same movements. In fact, the bishops are actually are nerfed a bit. They can only move forward 2 spaces. Their advantage is that they get to move backward as well. So they can strike outward and take a piece and then immediately hop back.
Which ones?
Those are my bishops.
The bishops, okay.
Yes, the cheetahs, I believe.
The cheetahs, right, because they leap forward and then leap back.
Not my elephants, whatever my knights are, they can take any color pawn, so I can sacrifice my own pieces in order to get a better position. And the rooks only go forward 3 spaces, but they rampage and they take everything in front of them.
Wow. Okay.
So
like, yeah. I couldn't just take the pawn in front of your knight or your horse, because it would just rampage.
Correct. So I imagine you could take any of my 7th rank pieces. However, they're all guarded right now, so you just lose the piece, I believe.
Right.
Oh, that one can be killed, right? The teleporting one?
Oh yeah. Or yes, my teleporting thing can be killed, and then my 2 what were rooks, I forget what they're called now. Those cannot be. They cannot capture or be captured.
Okay.
I believe. Right. So really, there's no point in me even moving a teleporting guy until I need him, other than to make room. All right. I like how we're still sticking to or at least I stuck to, like, the typical opening there.
Not me, bro. I'm going nuts.
Oh man, you're like, fuck this pawn. I don't need this pawn. That's probably not the best move.
Smartest idea, though, because you have teleporting. I forgot.
Is it thinking? What's going on? There we go. Oh wait, I can't take him. Wait, how come I can't take him? It's saying I can't take your guy, your
Elephant?
yeah, with my teleporter.
Huh.
I thought I could. Maybe I should look up the rules for Reaper again.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna back out and then come back because you can do that.
Same.
Let's check out Reaper one more time. Oh man, is my cursor's not working here at all? Oh, there it goes. There really should be some kind of like loading icon when it's loading in something because it just sits there and doesn't tell you.
Reaper can teleport and capture anywhere on the board except the enemy's back
That's it.
row.
If you want.
Let's see, this is Reapers. Okay, Reaper and teleport and
The
capture
Reaper can
anywhere on the
teleport
board
and
except the
capture
enemy's back
anywhere
row.
on the
Cannot
board.
capture a king.
A
Ghost can teleport.
to any open square.
Cannot capture, be captured.
The Reaper.
I don't know why I can't capture him.
That's weird, yeah. You should be able to.
I tried. Let me try again. No, I don't seem to be able to. It's kind of ass.
Yeah. Your queen piece, right?
Yes. I'm trying because you can see like the blue squares come out to show me where I can and can't move, and I cannot move on top of yours right now. So that sucks. But otherwise, you move just like a rook. The elephant.
The elephant, yes. Yeah, moves 3 spaces like a rook.
3 spaces like a rook. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Well, it's kind of poop, but we're gonna. It's because I'm in the back row. I don't think that's true. Let me see. Yeah, see, like, because I can capture the guy that you just moved, but not the guy, not the elephant.
Huh.
Which is strange.
Can you take it now?
No, I can't.
What the heck?
That's so weird. Yeah, I don't know. Beats me. Oh well.
Someone said it's because you're in the back row. No, from what the rules state, he just can't take pieces in my back row, which is the 8th rank.
Right.
So he should be able to capture anything from 1st to 7th rank.
Right.
So it's confusing why he can't capture me right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's chess 2, bruh. But you're not on the up and up.
It's chess 2.
As a sequel, man.
Yep.
You thought you knew chess.
And now you could move forward 3 and take both my pawn and my whatchamacallit, right? My bishop. If you wanted.
I could. Do I want to do that?
Would that be an optimal trade?
My rook for your bishop and pawn. That's where this gets interesting, because if I take your pawn and your bishop, I'm not only relieving you of a minor piece and a pawn, I'm getting a stone from the pawn.
That's right. That is true. Just gives you
So,
more dueling power.
but it's like, what is the intrinsic value of a pawn increased because of the bluffing system, or is it just,
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's a good question.
What I'm also curious about is since you have so many different pieces, I know for a fact that the value cannot be the same. This elephant can't be the same value as a rook, a real rook. So it's like, if in the situation, it's probably worth the same amount of pawns, so to speak, but like its value might increase if I rampage through 3 pieces, or in different situations, or it might just be crap. And I'm thinking, like, maybe I'm only worth 4 pawns right now, and if I take this, which I think I might just do.
Yeah, we're just explaining in chat. Where and can I guess I'll just explain now that you're done talking. But the Queen's Reaper can teleport and take any piece not in the back row at any time. Apparently, the elephant cannot be captured by anything that's more than 2 squares away.
Oh, that was the reason why.
That's
okay,
why.
that makes sense. Ah, that's right. Duh.
So, what was I gonna say? Oh, and then my rooks became ghosts, which can essentially block spots. They can teleport anywhere, but they cannot capture or be captured. So they're just like dead weight, pretty much, which is good for blocking off vital points in the board. Well, now I know that. Huh.
Yeah, no joke. All right. So my queen's going to be weird because it no longer can move like a bishop now. My queen moves as a knight and a rook.
Knight and rook. Okay.
Yes.
So you just put me in check. I see.
I did, and I forgot I could do that. As I was just explaining it, I forgot I could do it.
Which could then take that. But that's okay.
Okay, all right. We got a ghost. So,
Which
can't
one?
take the ghost. So I need to make certain that I can. Let's do this.
Okay. Is that safe there? Wait, oh, your queen can move like a knight, right?
Correct.
Okay, never mind then. I was about to take him with my teleporty guy, but that would be a very bad decision.
My queen equivalent is that of a rook and a knight, as opposed to a bishop and a rook, which is the normal queen. The jungle queen. Alright.
Hootey can't move his king any further at all until KY's Reaper is dead. Well, the guy who's blocking his queen is a ghost, which cannot capture or be captured. My Reaper is back here, where my queen normally would be, and my queen can take anything on the board that's not in the back row, but can be captured.
It also should be noted, I believe the Reaper cannot capture the king.
Right,
So-
obviously, because then...
So that's, yeah.
yeah.
Yoink, game over.
Excuse
Good
me.
game. Ah.
You and your fucking elephant that I can't even take with my Reaper.
No, so good. What are the major rule changes? Someone link the wiki.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And just set up a bot, and then you can type !rules.
Do I want to do that? I was thinking about going up here and blocking, and that would maybe provide enough cover for the king to get through, but maybe not. I mean, it's not a huge deal where he is now. Okay. Pushing that midline, son.
Yeah, pushing that midline. That midline's
Yeah, you can post a link, Catbag. That's fine.
scary. Let's see.
Oh, we know how the duel system works. It's just hard to explain. Every pawn that you take gets you a stone. When you try to take a piece, you can choose to duel. And then you either hold out 0, 1, or 2 stones. Whoever has more stones wins the duel. If the defender wins the duel, then the capturing piece is also lost. So you can either bluff and just put forward 0 stones to make them waste stones, or you can try to match it and make them also lose their piece. So it's kind of like it's poker-esque.
What to do? What to do?
Indeed.
Excuse me. Let's see. Well, what do you say? I'm in a bit of a pickle.
I already forget like how half your pieces move anyway, so my decisions might be slightly uninformed.
That's okay. I'm kind of wondering how I'm gonna save this in a way. That midline invasion is a real bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, really, you could just leave him there, and you're technically safe from midline for at least a little bit.
Trying to think.
Oh man. I feel so bad.
Shit. It'll go away eventually when I get a lung replacement. Eventually. Maybe by the time I get my new insurance.
Yeah. I hope
so. I have a feeling my new insurance is gonna be pretty baller, so I just gotta wait it out. Oh, that's my king. What am I doing? Is that gonna work? I think it works. Let's test it. I don't really know if it works.
Now, if you're just taking the piece in front of you, you can still rampage and choose to move forward too, correct? I would assume.
Yes. I believe so.
Because that changes things a little bit. Oh, well, not really. Alright. Doing it.
Chess 960. Yeah, chess 960 is great. Yes, I accept.
And of course I lost that duel, which kind of fucks me a little bit. That was dumb. If I had more stones, I shouldn't have spent my stones earlier in the game on like a duel that I probably would have lost anyway, because then I could have defended that, and then if you had taken him or chosen to take him, my king could have just moved up. But obviously now that's not an option anymore. So. Okay.
I don't think I can do that. Wait. Hold on. It's just so weird trying to figure out. Oh. I can do that.
Okay. And it puts me in check. Pretty good check.
Yeah, out of all the variants that have gained popularity for chess, I like 960 the most. It's definitely a nice way to keep things simple and yet also mix it up. There was another variant that was made called Gothic chess at one point, which featured not an 8x8 board but by a 10x10 board. And that included 2 additional pieces, which were basically the amalgamations of the pieces that didn't exist yet.
Yeah.
So the Archbishop and the I don't remember the other one, something else, but those were wicked and weird. If I can't do that because I can't take your piece.
Right.
This is so weird.
Yeah, I keep trying to think of your queen like a traditional queen too. Like I had this moment where I was like, hey, wait, how come I'm not in check from the queen? But of course, it's because your queen has moved diagonally.
Okay. If I do that, am I safe? I should be safe. But where does that go from there? Oh, I could go there. That would work. Right? Yeah, let's try that. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, Jungle Queen coming back for you. Yeah. You got that snake. It's a very strange game of chess, isn't it, Fuji?
Yeah, I can't move there because of... Oh, that's good, because it's blocking both those spots. That's actually blocking a lot of spots, which is pretty scary. And... if I do that... then... moves there. Okay.
Ooh, okay. All right.
This is a very strange game of chess, indeed.
Oh, this is so weird. And I'm like, what am I gonna do with this stupid elephant now? He's so stuck.
Yep.
Gotta figure something out. Well, I suppose. Oh, ooh. Okay, I might want to be careful about that. You know, it would be very, very weird, even though it would probably be one of the most simplistic things, to play two classic armies in this mode.
Yeah.
Because of just how differently you have to play anyway, even though you understand all of the pieces.
Yeah, I almost want to say that just the introduction of the midline invasion would have probably been enough to totally reinvent the game.
I think so. The dueling I'm finding is that there's so much to keep track of when you're playing a game that involves bluffing, that it's overkill in a way to introduce a bluffing element to a game that is so strategic and requires so much thought.
That's true.
That,
yeah, I don't think the whole bluffing thing is needed, or I don't think that dueling was needed. I would be totally happy without. I think it would be it would still be relatively simplistic, like not totally simplistic, but it would be on par. Whereas now with the dueling system, it's just overly complicated, I feel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oops. Like.
Okay, so you see what was going on there. And then that gets lost. Okay. And it's threatening my pawn over there, but that's okay, I think.
All right. Well. Jeez.
Yeah.
I'm worried I've missed something. Like I'm really worried. I'm looking at all the pieces going, where's the angle? Where's the angle? Oh, wait a minute.
What, you're talking about in relation to that pawn? Or
No, just the direction of the board.
yeah.
Yeah. When you read tactics books, one of the first things that they teach you is to just is not to stress out over finding absolutely every movement on the board. It's to see the position as a whole, and then just to understand where you're at and what the plan is for each player. That's a much more effective way of being able to determine where you need to go.
Right.
I'm gonna try. Yes. No Star Trek chess. Please, no Star Trek chess. I don't even remember what the name of it was, but I hated that thing.
No, that's a good move.
I knew people who actually had those boards. They would play it and be like, I'm good, man. If I have hard enough time with 2D chess, I don't think I really want to play 3.
Oh, and I can't move directly left because your queen and the whole knight thing.
Yes.
Yeah, god damn it. Alright. Well then, I have to move him or take him. Don't like it. He's here. Okay. Yeah. It's a rough situation here. Can't figure it out. Can't get the midline. It also didn't help that I chose to block on potential winning spots, but I couldn't think of what else to do with my blockers at the time.
A multi-layered chessboard? What do you mean by that?
Like 3D chess, it's like there's 3 Z layers, so like it's 3 chessboards stacked on top of each other with like teleporter spots on the corners or something. Something like that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I lost Hootey in the call. Oh no. It's trying to get him back. While it does that, let me think about my move. Can I capture this piece in any way?
Oh, there we go.
Hello.
Hello.
No, I can't capture. Which means... Oh, but I want to defend there, or it'll put me... may have successfully bat back my king. Use Mumble? Nah. I'm not even sure if I still have Mumble installed. Whereas Skype I just use every day.
Yeah.
Hyper chess, yeah. That's a better name than 3D chess.
It reminds me of really stupid variants I've heard over the years. People are like, let's play sniper chess. What's sniper chess? Oh, so all the movements that the pieces make, they don't actually have to go forward and capture the piece. They just kill you at range. That's stupid. Like, how would you get the game done? I don't know, but it's fun. You should. No, I'm not gonna play that.
No.
Nah, bro.
Man, it's a very cluttery board. Doesn't help with my 2 fucking ghosts sitting there, just being like, "Sup, can't take us."
Right. You've no idea how much I want to rampage through them. I want to destroy them so badly.
Can't do it. They're ghosts.
Can't do it. They're not real.
I'm gonna get you.
You can't do it.
Hexagonal chess, huh?
Sniper chest 2 with the Reaper. Yeah, just take pieces and put them off the board. Afterwards, we'll just throw the board out and go drink.
Yep.
That's all we'll do. Why bother playing a board game when you can just drink?
Why bother?
I have heard of variants where you're trying to lose, where you're specifically trying to make your opponent win, and by making them win that you lose. It's weird.
That does sound interesting.
Yeah. I saw it play normal chess.
Oh, did you guys ever meet up at PAX? You and Inebriate?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Oh, yes. Cool.
He's a very cool fellow.
Awesome.
Yes, he's like a wizened old man. A man. grizzly temperamental wizened old man.
Really? Man, I miss PAX. That was a really good time.
Oh, it was fantastic. No, I'm not doing chess. Oh, random chess around a run of SPO. That's cute. Chess boxing.
Yeah.
Oh.
They should replace dueling with, a mini game where we have to beat each other up.
Yeah.
Like an action game, like a punching, like a punch out type thing.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Be better than this dueling bullshit. Oh my god, I just killed Hootey.
The anger there was so good. The raw focused fury.
Not a fan of the dueling, in case that wasn't obvious.
PAX East 2015 orgy. It was a good time. It was a very good time. There were hot pockets and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't wait for Chess the prequel. Yeah, I said that earlier, that Chess 3 was going to be a prequel.
A prequel. Go back to the days where the queen actually did move like one square and she was useless.
Yep.
Where castling wasn't a thing because you were thought of as a ninny for wanting to protect your king. It was all-out aggressive play.
Yep.
The days of the King's Gambit are gone now, and that's a sad thing.
Yep. Also, were you thinking about moving? Just want to make sure that you knew it was your turn.
It is?
Yeah.
That's weird. It doesn't say it's my turn. Let me go back.
Wait, really?
Hold on.
Because I've been sitting here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, there we go. It hadn't updated.
Huh.
That's stupid.
Weird.
Oh, you know what? I bet I disconnected from the server at one point, so that's why.
That's okay.
Yeah, let's see what we can do real quick. Where do I want to go here? How about we... Yes. Let's do that. I think. Yes. No. Yes. Okay.
Ooh, what'd you just take? Was that a pawn?
It was pawn. Hello, Hitman Sparky.
Hey. I had a backup plan for this. I don't remember what it was.
What's up, Rez? Well, you don't know the rules of chess too? Bro. Right behind on the times, dude.
I fucking tell you about chess too.
He fucking tell you about this perfect game.
Man, I do not like the way you've been forcing my king, but it does free one of these guys up, so maybe I should do that. Yeah.
You gonna ghost me? Ah, he ghosted me.
Ghosted ya.
He's
Get ghosted.
ghosted. He's ghosted. Fucking guy.
Ghost gonna spook ya. The ghosts are like the trolliest pieces in the entire game.
They really are.
Because they're just there just to block your flow. I love it. I just imagine them personified, just like cackling and like fucking with everything. Almost with no allegiance. There you go. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Wait, did you take something?
Yep.
What'd you take?
Pawn.
Sorry, I wasn't looking. I just saw your piece move. That was just a pawn, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
And of course, I still can't move forward with my king, but that's okay.
Just the prequel is just you have to play a minigame where you tax all of your pawns to death, and then you see who can still join the army to fight, and then you spend your money to buy other horrible pieces to play. Actually, that sounds like terrible. The nuggies.
The nuggies. The nugs.
Oh. Oh, okay. I see where you're going with that.
Do you now?
Sort of.
Like, I'm just saying that move was dumb.
I'm just really get it.
I'm half winging it and half thinking deeply about what I'm doing. Like, it's more like I'm winging the strategy, but then making sure that there's no major problems with that strategy.
Right.
That's a good overall. That's a good macro game right there.
I like it.
Yeah.
Strong stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck your dumb pawn. What am I gonna do here? Oh, wait. Do I want to do that? I don't think I want to do that.
Oh, do you? Do you want to do that?
You're making me think again.
Pesky thinking.
Pesky thinking always gets in my way.
Yep.
What if we... Oh, no, that's a bad idea. That just loses a piece. Alright, how about... Oh, well, no, that's the stupidest idea. I'm like, I'll just move this here. No, wait, that just gets captured. Maybe you should try move that isn't stupid, Scott.
Oh.
Alright. Let's do this one.
Alright. Got a mild plan, which is very likely a backfire, but you never know.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm quarantining that motherfucker.
Oh, okay. I think I see where you're going to go with this. Alright.
Getting quarantined.
Getting stuck. Getting wrecked. Wrecked.
Ah, welcome to the stream. Supreme Girth. Which I assume you live up to your name. Like your wrists are thick. Your wrists.
Thick old wrists.
Yeah, if anyone's confused about how the pieces move, just feel free to ask, because I don't mind explaining it repeatedly.
And we're just going to tell you to go to the wiki anyway, so don't bother.
If it's something really deep that takes a long explanation, we've explained it a whole bunch, then we might. But, let me think ahead a little bit here. Oh, but I can't move there because of, yeah, that bullshit. Alright.
Excuse me. So if you want a very simple explanation of what's going on the board right now, KY does not have any rooks. He instead has ghosts. The ghosts are basically blocking pieces. They're like walls. I can't take them. They can't take anything. He's just keeping me wedged in with them. He used to have an extremely powerful queen called the Reaper, but the Reaper is gone now. I am playing a version called the Animals. The Animals have very strong, very self-destructive movesets.
Oh, that was dumb. Anyway, go on. Sorry.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I was thinking. Never mind. Forget about it. Go on.
Hmm. But in essence, most of my pieces are designed around being able to run through my own pieces in order to gain advantage. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
It was dumb. Just do it. Just do what you want to do. I swear I'm not just trying to bluff you into doing something that you don't see.
Are you putting shades on right now as you're saying that?
I swear.
I swear.
I just didn't think ahead. Yeah.
Do it.
Alright. Well. Ah, man, I wish I hadn't lost my Reaper so early. Maybe still pull this back. God damn, the fact that your queen piece moves like a knight really, really bugs me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if it wasn't for that, this would be a very weird game. I mean, it's weird, but even weirder.
Right.
What's the difference between chess 1? Chess 1 is boring and old, and you should be sad. This is the new hotness. It's old and busted. This is the new hotness. See those little tokens over there? Those are swag tokens. You need to get as many swag tokens as you can, so the other guy can't beat you up.
God damn, this sucks.
I don't know if there is a 2D visualization. Is there? Oh, yes, there is. If you pull your view all the way top down, it changes to 2D pieces. That's crazy.
Oh, really? Wait, say that one more time.
So if you put your cursor on the edge of the board so it becomes a circle,
yeah,
and then you click and hold, you can move the board around. If you pull your camera all the way to the top, it becomes two-dimensional.
Oh, cool. The way it morphs. That's awesome.
That's very neat, although I would totally forget which pieces are which based on...
It's like super polished, which is great.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
But you know, a slider for the music would be too much.
Too much. Can you think how much time that they spent on this? Please.
I'm just gonna do this so that they're sinking and jumping out of the floor over and over. I like the custom icons for the 2D pieces, especially the ghosts. They're so spook. Yeah, look at those spoopy ghosts. Someday when I have all of the emoticons in the world available from the millions of subscribers that I'm going to inevitably have, I'm going to have that as one of them, the spoopy ghost from this game.
Nice. That's great. Yeah, that doubles as like a spelunky ghost.
Yeah.
That's what you need. You need a tiny little spelunky ghost that strikes the fear in the hearts of pretty much any motherfucker that's played the game.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Dear Lord. You're killing me, Scott. You're killing me. The worst part is I cannot block your knights at all. It's interesting. I don't seem to be able to move the ghosts at all when I'm... Either I can't move the ghosts at all when I'm in check, or it just knows that I couldn't move it anywhere meaningful. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I blocked your check before. Yeah.
Yes.
Alright. Well...
Yeah, there's just no piece you can block with it for a knight checking you.
Oh, Jesus, this sucks. Regress. Oh, but then you could move 2 forward and I wouldn't be able to take him. Ah, son of a bitch, this sucks. Okay. I'm losing this game really hard. Ugh.
In a really awkward space right now.
Yeah, this is for Elise, it's not a Moonlight Sonata. I used to get them confused a lot too, though. Yeah. Do. Only one space I can move, which means it's winding down.
Oh my god, is that mate? No, that's not mate. I can't. Wait. No, it's not mate.
At this rate, it will be soon.
No, wait, actually, I think that is mate, because I'm protected by the elephant? Yeah.
Yep. Checkmate.
That's mate.
Yeah, I can't move forward, can't take you because of elephant. So elephant can still... Wait, no, up to 3, you said. Okay.
Yes.
Or 2, but taking things along the way. Wait, is it 3 you're taking while taking things, or 2?
It's 3. You
Up to
have
3.
to... Yes.
Okay.
When it starts taking stuff, it rampages.
But it has to go 3 if it starts taking stuff?
Yes, yes. When it rampages, it goes 3 ahead, and it will take everything in its path.
So I could have moved the other direction 2 turns ago and still have my pawn protected because he would have moved next to him. See, I was thinking about where your what is that? Where your knight is right now. My king was earlier, and I wanted to move 1 to the right, but I thought you would just move and take the pawn. Oh wait, no, that's not what the elephant. Never mind. So I was correct in my logic. Yeah, not much I could do there. Very good game.
Good game. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can definitely see the synergy between the knights and the queen. When at first I thought that the knights were probably the weakest piece in the army, I'm suddenly now seeing that there's far more synergy with working together with the jungle queen.
Yeah.
So.
Ugh, man. That's poop. Yeah, I have a feeling you're gonna win every match tonight. I'm just no good with chess.
I'm gonna try an army that I've never tried before, and I'm gonna try the one that makes me feel the most uncomfortable.
Is it 2 kings?
I was thinking about 2 kings, but honestly, I'd probably feel a little more at home because all the pieces are mostly the same except for the kings.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try Nemesis because that one seems so oddball to me.
Yeah, Nemesis seems really weird. Alright, since your focus is on attacking kings, I'm gonna go 2 kings, which is probably means you're a counter pick for my army right now, but, you know, let's YOLO it, I guess. Alright.
Okay.
So,
those are some angry kings on the 2D board that you've got.
Warrior king. Oh, so I can move my king and a piece.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay. Is that for every turn? Like they get a movement no matter what?
Correct.
Oh wow, I didn't realize that. I just thought okay. That's fine.
I gotta refamiliarize myself real quick with Nemesis. All right. Nemesis.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up Nemesis as well.
Nemesis moves like a queen, but cannot be captured.
The Reaper
cannot capture or be captured except by an enemy king.
The Nemesis moves like
so it's like a
queen,
blocking piece.
Cannot capture or
right.
be captured
unless
except
it's
by an
in
enemy
regards
king.
to the king. So it makes your checkmates like really secure.
A Nemesis pawn moves.
I think it's an
and
army based
captures
around
like a
checkmating.
pawn, but may make a non-capturing Nemesis move.
Oh, and then your pawns
One
can
space
box me
moves
in.
Closer to an if the same
So I wonder where they
Nemesis
move.
pawn moves
I guess they
and
can move
captures like a
towards to
pawn,
either king.
but may make a
If
non-capturing
mine are
Yeah.
like across the
Nemesis
board, so you probably gonna have a
If the
lot of
same
mobility with your
situation
pawns.
occurs 3 times. If it
Not as much as you might think. I also lose the ability to move 2 spaces forward on my turn. So
Wait, where did that go?
gotta play really carefully here.
Can I just move my king twice? Does that work? My warrior king twice? Or does that count as my warrior king move and then gives up any alternative?
Good question. I can check real quick. Study rules. Reaper, 2 kings. After After the first move of your turn, you may optionally make an extra move using one of your warrior kings. It does not state that you couldn't move it twice.
Huh.
So
Weird. Weird.
Play at your own risk, I guess, but...
Yeah, actually, that was kind of silly before moving my bishop out. I should move my bishop out before I do that, but that's okay. Because now I just block both my bishops in until I move them.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool. How the king can just move twice. Yeah, I mean, Nemesis is closest to the classic set, I would think. Like, the only real difference is that... Well, no, I guess the pawn is a huge difference, too. I was gonna say that the queen can only affect the king, but...
Yeah.
Well, Two Kings is clearly focused on midline invasion, if you ask me.
Yes. Yeah, it's...
Isn't that it? Oh, I need to get both of them.
Both,
that's right.
Both kings, yeah.
Right. Okay. Well then, that changes things a little bit. Can I just... Whirlwind.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, so the Two Kings, they have a Whirlwind move that will destroy all pieces around it, including their own pieces.
Shit. I'm supposed to stop here. Huh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna Whirlwind all day, every day. Spin the win! This is like the Demacia set right here.
It is. It is like Demacia. Shoot.
Yeah, that Whirlwind move is awesome. Especially if you're not surrounded by anything else and there's nothing to back it up. Because, like, in order to defend against a Whirlwind, you'd pretty much need to have two things threatening the king. And obviously that's not going to happen often because it would put me... You'd have to double-check me, pretty much. And, yeah. And I'll always move out of a check before a double-check occurs. But I still need to move my king across my other king in order to win this. Of course, I could move up to my pawns, my two pawns, and Whirlwind them just to get them out of the way. That'd be pretty funny. Probably not a good choice, but it'd be funny. Also, I'm guessing Vinny or someone just finished because our viewer count went up by like 100. Excuse me.
Yeah, they probably finished up. Where am I gonna go? See, what I'm confused about now is what stops you from just Whirlwind attacking everything I try and check you with?
That's the point.
Yeah.
But, I mean, at the same time, though, he's not a huge threat over there because I can't just move him into a spot to attack you. It's more just about moving my other king forward. At this point, I would say.
I don't think I'm gonna get the opportunity.
Okay. And that's being guarded, that's being guarded. That can be guarded quite easily.
A Mother/Celeste Earthbound chess set. Sadly, I probably wouldn't. And the only reason for that is I'm sure it would probably be really awesome and cool quality. But I myself am not a fan of the weird kind of sets. Just like the kitschy sets, I guess.
Right.
Yeah. Indeed.
Yeah. I mean, what? Yeah, I mean, that's more collectible for anything. You wouldn't play with them, but I'm trying to think what the pieces would be like. I would hope that, like, all the pawns on one of the sides would be Saturn's, Mr. Saturn's. Mm-hmm. That'd be nice.
You know, maybe I could be coerced to buying it if it was that cute. I just don't know what else I would do with it.
So he's in check. I have to do something about him. So if I could have moved something else first and then moved my warrior king, and that would have been a little bit better, a little bit more optimal if I didn't plan on moving the other king. Is there a point to moving him right now? Not really. Yeah, I should have moved. Oh, but I couldn't move something else first because that wouldn't have resolved check. Because, like, if I'm in check, I have to move my warrior king first.
Right.
So, yeah.
Excuse me. Okay. Fuck.
Yeah, this is really weird, just playing with my kings way out there like that. But, I mean, slowly but surely you're getting your defenses out from behind your pawns, and then it's going to be extremely difficult.
Yeah, I could definitely see the loss of... But I don't know if I can... I'm still not sure I can stop you, technically. Temporarily, maybe. I think this is probably the safest move.
Huh.
For stopping.
Right. I mean, that the black or what spot is that? F5 or 5F. I don't know what. I don't really do chess, but
5F.
Yeah, 5F was already being guarded by the queen. So I didn't need to move to the spot that you're defending now, or I couldn't have moved to the spot that you're defending.
My queen actually can't do much there. Like, my queen is damn near useless. She's the blocking piece. And... Were you saying in the beginning that this was possibly the counter?
I was saying Nemesis is probably a counter for 2 kings, I would think.
Oh. Huh. I was
because it's totally focused on fighting the king. But then again, the queen's not much better than she was before. Like, right. I mean, I guess other than that, she can block spots. And it's just, she can only affect the king. It almost feels like a nerf to the queen and, like, no other big benefit for Nemesis, you know?
Right.
Oh, and his pawns can move your right. So, like, you could move your pawn... Can't you move your pawn diagonally forward to my king? I mean, not that that would be useful.
Right, I could.
Because then I could just... Well, no, I couldn't just take it because your bishop's there. However, I could whirlwind. But yeah, like, you could move... You're right, you can move your pawn that's in front of your queen towards my king. And I can't take that pawn because it's being protected by the bishop. So that's definitely a possibility there. But I could also whirlwind. But even if I whirlwind, it doesn't get me a huge advantage because all the squares in front of the king are guarded. And I wouldn't be able to move left at all, so it would actually be really dangerous.
Shoot.
I wonder what if any viewers are subscribed to every Vinesauce channel that has subscriptions available, because I've seen Unconquered is subscribed to at least 4 or 5. I wonder.
That Rev Day.
Yeah.
The king on a5 is in a not so bad position because of midline invasion.
Right.
So My goal right now is to stop midline invasion, but I'm trying to figure out what the best course of action for that is. I can sort of see a game plan here, but it's hard to manifest it.
I mean, I barely have any of my pieces. I've just been running on the 2 pawns and the 2 kings. Just kind of funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been working.
Just because I've been overwhelmingly offensive in this one, but I still feel like you're going to be able to keep me from going over. And having to have both kings across the midline is a huge difference. Or it's a huge deficiency in my end. It's hard to get both of them. Especially since the other king, he can't do much once he's on the other side, right? So it's not like it's not like where I am right now that you really have to balance defending both sides. You just have to defend the side closer to the later letters like FGH, because that's the only spot that's threatening a win. See, and you can still beat my king back there, kinda. Not really. And obviously I can't do anything there, so I'm going. Oh, damn it! Why do I? Oh, but he was in check, so I had to do that first anyway. Okay, that's fine. I go there. He moves there, and I still can't take any of those. Let's pass. You're waiting for that, weren't you?
Yes, slightly.
And now you're putting me in check and threatening the pawn, so which means you're probably going to take the pawn next. And so...
Yeah, the very classy music is part of the game.
Okay, I've got a relative game plan. Yeah.
These kings are so scary.
Yep.
The warrior kings can whirlwind attack and kill everything around them.
Yeah, so that's a scary spot for that king to be, because if I could get to like b7, then that is a lot of pieces being threatened, and you probably only be able to save one of them. I mean, if I had gone to b7 somehow, I would have anticipated you doing what, d8 to protect that spot, and even still, it would have been slippery. And there we go.
Wow, that double move is a
Yeah,
killer.
it is really killer. I'm surprised they even allow that. Like, I feel like if the king moves, the other king should also be allowed to move, but they shouldn't be allowed to move twice on one king or something. I don't know. Just something to nerf that ability to be ridiculously aggressive.
I could see the Reaper set being very helpful for keeping them out, because the ghosts can't be killed.
Right. Absolutely.
So those could block those out. But what's just baffling to me is the I mean, this is definitely a set I feel that was much stronger than the Nemesis set. If only because, as you've shown, you didn't have to do anything with your back rank pieces. You just had the kings.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe I won with just the kings, but I mean, at the same time, you might just have not been prepared for the aggression.
Oh yeah, it's definitely an aggressive army. I'm trying to figure out what else I could have done. It probably would have involved just.
Um,
Hmm.
I would guess that it would have been better to not worry about the other king. I mean, it's true that I would have moved in like to B7 and threatened a lot of shit at once. However, obviously it's better than losing, because like I mean I didn't. It's funny because I didn't see it either until I was able to do it. I was like, oh yeah, I can move my other king. Oh, I can just win right here. Like I didn't realize. But I feel if you had just prioritized on protecting the right side, my other king would have moved deeper, but there's no way I would have been able to win, at least right away. It would have been a pretty big advantage for me, but it wouldn't have allowed me to win right there. Because all I had to do there was just move my king to a safe spot, and then my other already had a safe spot secured to move forward.
Yeah, I'm curious if I had. My entire game plan was revolving around trying to find a double check.
Yeah.
And if you can move both kings, even while one is in check, can you theoretically just move both kings out of check?
Yes, I would assume so. Oh, I see what you mean, because yeah, if you double checked me and I have to resolve a check on the first turn, I assume as long as I resolve one check, I'll be given an opportunity to resolve the other check, I would think.
Damn.
But I don't know. That's a really rare scenario. But yeah, I think if you had moved your wait, where was your knight before this turn? Was it where was it?
My knight was
it on D8?
It was probably on B8 because that was the
on B8. Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, I guess it would have, yeah, because I was on A6, so I could have moved to B7, and there wouldn't have been much you could have done about it. But I mean, from there, no, I don't know. Hard to say. Yeah, I mean, my king would have been really deep in and taken shit with whirlwinds, but it would have, I don't know. That was a tough one. I think Nemesis is really underpowered.
I do too. Yeah, I could see it being more effective against other armies, but oh my goodness, that queen doesn't do anything.
Because you can't like get her out easily, you know.
Right, she can't teleport or anything.
She's just a weaker ghost, pretty much.
Yeah.
Except she can only fuck with the king. So. How about this? I'll play Nemesis this round.
Oh, okay. Whatever
Unless
you like.
you're all done.
No, I'll play one more game. Definitely. Let's see. What have I not played in a while? Could do the normal army. I think I've had my fill of seeing Two Kings, even though I didn't really play it. Reaper. I think it's between Classic or Reaper.
Oh man, with Reaper it'd be. I kind of want to see it because it'd be funny, but 2 ghosts plus my Nemesis.
Yeah.
All the blocked spots.
All
be
the
awesome.
blocks.
We could do Reaper versus Reaper and just have ghosts all over the board, haunting the shit out of chess.
I'm fine with that. I think I'll go with Reaper.
Yeah.
All right. So, oh boy. It's huge.
Excuse me.
Boring.
Have you been first? No, you haven't been first every game. For a second, I was wondering
no.
if you had.
Yeah, I played black last game. Sweet.
Wait. Oh, and Nemesis cannot move their pawn forward twice.
Right.
To start.
Yeah, that was the other thing that was kind of making me sad.
Yeah, why? Like what? I don't get why.
I'm thinking maybe he thought it would be too powerful in terms of the pawns moving 2 spaces forward and then getting to move toward the enemy king 1 space. But I don't know. I think it probably would have had a bit more power to it if they had kept it as it was.
Right.
Let's see.
Yeah, your queen looks awesome. It's funny because I didn't see it from the front when we played before. Because I only saw it from the back, and from the back it just looks like a lumpy mess.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she does look really cool.
I was just like, what the fuck is that? And then now I see it from the front, it kind of makes sense.
I kind of was wondering that myself. I'm like, it looks strange, but I guess they just couldn't think of anything. Ghostly pieces.
Okay, so that's a ghost, not your queen. Okay, so let's start right off by blocking everything.
Yes. Everything should be blocked. Whoosh.
Ah, motherfucker. Okay.
It's gonna get weird.
Yeah, it's gonna get really weird. That's okay. Huh, I just realized that, like, Fool's Mate in this must be extra strong. I mean, not that anyone's gonna fall for it, but with Nemesis, there's nothing can threaten the queen or move her from her position. So, like, if I had moved my rook to, what is that, c5, then I could have potentially moved my queen to e3 and gotten a checkmate right there, because there'd be nothing you could do to take the queen.
I can block. I think I'm blocking my bishop and my knight.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, from that side of the board, yeah.
Could block it, but harder. Not remove it. But yeah, even still,
no.
It would stifle your midline invasion capabilities, but that's about it. That's about all it would do, because you wouldn't be able to move the king forward at all. Yeah, I mean, once I get my queen on your side of the board, it's gonna be really hard to midline.
It's true. Yeah.
So what will come first, Half-Life 3, The Last Guardian, or Dwarf Fortress 1.0? I'm going to say Dwarf Fortress, because there is an actual plan there. But I could see Half-Life 3 coming first, even if Dwarf Fortress 1.0 is like 20 years off. Last Guardian, I do not think will ever come out. What am I missing here? I feel like I might be missing something, but I'm not totally sure. Oh, right, you could take it with your thing. Okay. It's very protected. I don't like that. Don't like that at all. It's not like, well, shit. And, okay, I'm gonna have to retreat a little bit, I think. Can't see any alternative. It doesn't just get that piece taken the fuck out. However, I could do that first just to fuck with you and get my queen in a good spot. Yes. No, Blaze, because he can block the queen with his, with, like, any of his pieces. Alright, so you did that.
Something tells me it can get wacky. You don't know the half of it, bro.
Yep.
Let me tell you about wacky.
Let me tell you about wacky. I love that I got my queen out there.
That's a happy queen.
Yeah.
She's putting in work.
Yeah, I wonder if that is like the key to Nemesis, is getting your queen as close to the king as possible right away, because it really stifles your options.
It's probably the case, yeah.
What the hell? This track is loud. Can you guys hear us okay? Some of the tracks are really loud. Yeah, that knight's locked down. He can't move because then it would put him in check. And you're not going to be moving that king anytime soon. Really, the closer I am to your king, the better. Period. Because you just cannot stop the queen from advancing toward your king.
That's a thought.
Can pawns still can only capture diagonally, right? Like, they can't capture via king moving towards your king, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they can only capture diagonally forward.
Right.
They can just advance in a toward the king.
You're taking that pawn?
Mm-hmm.
Punk kids with your loud classical music and your intellectual video games. Wait, hang on. So you bid 2?
Mm-hmm.
I did nothing. Oh, because it costs 1 just to enter.
Right.
And then
you're a lower rank than I am.
Okay. So really, if I had hit 1 stone, I would have put 2 forward. If I had hit 2 stones, I would have put 3, because 1 is the entry fee and then 2 is the actual attack. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So really, if I had bid 2... Oh, but I wouldn't have won the duel, because you did 2 to make sure you succeed.
Correct, yeah.
So, okay, so my bluff was really the smartest thing I could do.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, because there's no way I was going to take your Reaper. It's okay, I'll trade that pawn. Fortunately, defending here is going to be really tricky. However, it's important to note... No, it still doesn't matter. I was going to say, it's important to note that my king could take your Reaper, because you can't threaten my king with your Reaper.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't really matter. I was thinking if there's any way to defend my rook. Oh, it's my turn. To defend my rook at this point. I want to say there is, and I'm just not seeing it, but jeez, I don't know. Not sure.
The song is Darude, Sandstorm.
My bishop got... No, my bishop's still out. And I can't. It's getting a little cluttered.
Yeah, apparently the Reaper set is the Scooby-Doo equivalent of Spooky. They just hide under sheets, and that's how they're different.
Yeah, that's... Oh, but then the pawn's there. Son of a bitch. That's okay. No, it's not okay. Ah, I hate this. I really don't like that Reaper. It's so weird.
Yeah. You go ahead and take your time. I'll be right back.
Okay. No, this is not normal chess. This is chess 2. The sequel. I'm trying to think if there's any way I can defend my rook here. Do you guys see anything? Like, I could move him here, but then the pawn could potentially take it. So it doesn't matter anyway. I'd just be back to where I was and down a bishop. I can move him here just to threaten him, but then he'll just take him. I can't move him. If I move him here, he could take him, and then... No, I don't think there's any way I can defend that rook. which is supremely terrible. I'm trying to think if there's a way that... no. And even if I were to trap him with my king, he'd just teleport the fuck out because he doesn't give a shit. And there's no other valuable piece of his that I can really threaten. So I'm thinking I should move my king in anyway. I don't like this. This sucks. I guess my best bet would just be protect the pieces around. So, like, if I moved him here, then he's safe. All of these other pieces he could potentially take are also safe. Oh, wait, he can't capture in the back row, right? Yeah, you're right, Blaze. I'm sorry. So, really, I'm just... Okay, never mind then. So, I could drive him back. I could move him here, and he's being defended. He's defended. He's defended. Everything would be defended. We're just going to leave him here, and move him. Oh, no, I don't want to do that because of the pawn. Duh. If I could threaten him, that'd be great. But I don't think there's an easy way to do that. Because if I do that, pawn will take him, which I don't want. I could threaten him just right here, and it would make himself safe, but it would also retreat him back here, which I don't want. I could also start moving the king up this side, since his defenses are heavy on the right. If I move my king here, that might work. Especially since his knight can't move. That gives me a line to dash with. Yeah, we're going to move the king here. Yeah, the Reaper can't attack the bottom row. I was just totally overthinking it. Okay. I made a choice. I thought I was so fucked with my rook there, but then I remembered that you can't take the rook, so it doesn't matter.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I put so much effort into thinking about how to save that rook, and then realized you couldn't even take him anyway. Are your plans ruined, Hootey? Did I fuck them up? Did you even have a plan other than take that pawn?
I like moving the pieces. The pieces are fun when you move them.
Yep.
I like taking the creepy queen and taking pieces with her.
I don't know. I'm just...
The creepy ghost queen.
See, what would be hysterical is if you could do weird moves like swap the Reaper with the ghost.
Oh, wow.
So you're like, whoop! And it's like, oh, you bastard.
That would be nuts. That would be like Reaper would just be overpowered. The Queen Reaper. The Creeper.
The Creeper.
That's what I'm calling her.
The
Creeper gonna get you.
What am I gonna do here?
Supreme Girth, you should play Dwarf Fortress, of course, since we were just talking about it. Oh, did you enjoy Besiege last night?
Oh man, that was a fun game.
Yeah, it's cool.
I had a lot of fun with that.
Yeah, I actually fell asleep watching it.
I may be getting a phone call right now. It is rather important that I
Sure.
do it. Probably take a couple minutes, but I'll make my move for certain.
Yeah.
Which will be get the fuck out of Dodge.
There you go.
Getting out of there.
All right, awesome. Now.
This is going to be a bit of a longer game.
Oh yeah, I think so too. I would agree with that.
Alright, I'm gonna mute real quick.
Okay, no problem. So now that he's out of the way, I'm wondering if I could take this pawn somehow, or at least threaten it. I'm not gonna do it with him, obviously. Is this? No, it's not being defended by anything. I could also start advancing my king on this side, but he could very easily counteract that with his ghosts and pawns. But at the same time, his defenses are very busy back there. He can't move him out of the way. He could move this if he moves his pawn out of the way, but he definitely just can't even move this one right here. So I almost want to start moving him up that side, but I kind of also just want to get my pieces out first at the same time. I could threaten him with him. I mean, he would take, which again would just lock up another piece on his end. So if I need to as well, I can also block using my queen. Like, I could block here. No, I could block the pawn. If the pawn can't move forward, there isn't... If one of these pawns, even just one of them, can't move forward, then there isn't a lot he can do to defend himself. But then he could move this guy, like, over here. So I should move it here to block him and start moving my king forward. That's how I see it. He also can't move the pawn. So let's do this. And then I'm going to move my king up the left side for midline. So he cannot take my queen with that. However, he can start moving the knight to the other side, but that's not the side he's going to want to focus on. He could move him here, but that won't do too much in regards to defending these squares. Spin the board around while he's gone, yeah. There we go. Who's winning now? Gotta think of every possible circumstance. Oh, man. Just two. Alright, tell you what. While Hootey is AFK, I'm going to grab some water. And I will also be right back. Find that BRB image that I always freaking use. I swear I'm going to update it. My folder, my BRB folder someday. Alright, I'll be right back. And I am back. Yeah, Hootey's still on his call, so I'm just going to take a moment to read off any new followers, subscribers, the whole shebang during this little transition. So here's who we got. A lot of new followers. We have Catbag, Miguel Norberto, The Night Rapist, Paper Ness, Horpel, 3303, except the first three is spelled wrong, Supreme Girth, Hacksaw 140, Hitman Sparky, The Monotonist, Voktini, Mithran Lives, John 1999, Flaunty Zero, Bro Mega, Regigigigity, Time Dazzler, Thank you so much for the follows, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I forget if I read it last time I streamed, because it was either on an off stream or at a weird time, but Fermenting Dregs, I think it was while I was not streaming, so I'm going to say it now. Fermenting Dregs subscribed. Thank you so much, Fermenting. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It really means a lot. How long have I had the subscribe button down there? Maybe a month, 2 months now. No, just a month, because some of the subscriptions have been running out. Yeah, which means quality options. Thank goodness, because before a lot of people were having trouble watching my stream without quality options because it's always on the highest setting, no matter what. So, never followed because you're a goof. You sure are. So if you do subscribe, you get 2 sweet emoticons. Let me show you. I'm pushing for 25 subscribers so that we can get a couple more. And Live by Bruce, which is clearly the best emoticon you've ever seen in your entire life. You also get access to a couple of sub-only perks like surveys. Really, really basic stuff like survey saying, hey, what do you want to stream? And it gives you a chance to give me feedback, or like a poll for what game I'm streaming next. Like, for example, based on the very first sub-survey I sent out, which was about a week ago, it looks like the next game I'm going to be streaming is The Last of Us. So that will be fun. So just a couple of small perks that you get. The extra income certainly does make a big difference, as I'm learning. Well, yeah. Of course, you're never obligated, but very appreciated. That's okay, Weirdo Sheep. Because, remember, I do have an actual job. I do. I call my followers goofs, how mean. Everyone unfollow right now. Don't stand for that shit. And one more plug. Sorry about all the plugs. It feels very, very narcissistic or selfish of me.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
Oh, hey. I was just about to plug 2 on the Vine really quick.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
So Vinny and I are doing a podcast called 2 on the Vine. And we'll have guests on from time to time, too. How come this is not working? There we go. 2 on the Vine. Let me find the latest episode. And it's just a little side project that I'm doing. I just linked the latest episode in chat. You can download it there or just find it on iTunes because it's there for you. Make sure you sub and rate it if you like it. We talked about PAX, which was fun. What was your highlight of PAX, Hootey?
Oh, man, my highlight of PAX? Gosh, it was probably... I mean, for the convention itself... I guess just walking the floor. Walking the floor and seeing everything. I really loved the what is it, the free play areas, the arcades that they had set up.
Oh yeah.
And just all the fun stuff to buy. I got to meet a couple of really cool people, which was great. But that was the convention. As far as my actual trip though, I vastly preferred just hanging out at the bar and just chatting with people. That was so much fun.
Yeah, yeah, it was a really good time. That bar was okay. I wish the cocktails weren't so freaking expensive. It was like $15 per cocktail, but the beer was decently priced. It was great. We met a lot of fans. Like one of the regulars in my chat, Dr. Zayas, who I'm sure some of you guys in the chat have seen before. I got to meet him, and he was pretty awesome. Yeah, we met a lot of fans. Especially at Vinny's booth, we met a lot of fans. Let's see, move that pawn forward. That is fine. So it's to get your bishop out, I'm guessing.
Yes.
I could just block him again. That'd be a dick move of me, wouldn't it? But, well, with the bishop there, is that a big issue for me?
Both of you.
Not really.
Maybe you give me a Bible one?
What specs should your dwarf fort... What specs should your dwarf fort would have? What do you mean specs? Like world size or what? You should build a skyscraper. Don't build underground at all. Just the only reason you can dig underground is to get resources. Otherwise, your entire fortress must live above ground in a skyscraper.
Do not live in the madness of the mountains.
Yes. The sky dwarfs, they'll be called.
Hmm. Alright. Okay. Oh, right. I can't do that.
Weirdo Sheep's just gonna kidnap us and call it convention. It's kind of like Stephen King's Misery, except with all the streamers.
Huh.
Yeah, don't build in a mountain. Build a skyscraper. Oh, the world gen options make it. You should go as intensively as you can in the world gen and see how long it takes. Like, make it like the longest possible like history with like the densest number of civilizations or whatever it is, and like make everything as dense as you can, the area size as big as you can, and see how long your world gen takes. I mean, if I have to choose your savagery, Supreme Girth, you know I'm gonna do as savage as possible. Danganronpa. I've heard about that, and I've been meaning to try it since it sounds kind of like 999-ish. But yeah. Okay.
Gotta admit, I'm kind of just flailing for a plan here. Just kind of floundering.
Oh, wow. Okay. Ooh, should I do this? I don't know yet. Oh, but he could move his other one. Thinking about moving this person here, or trying to move it here, but I have to move here first, and then he could block with that piece.
It was just like, guess who? Do I get to guess the piece? Okay. Does it have a hat? Does it wear glasses? Is it small? Big? It's dude, isn't it?
What is its income
it's
like?
It's what?
Is it middle class? Is your piece gay?
Is your piece gay? What do you mean is my piece gay? It's gay. All right.
Okay, let's...
Would your piece buy a Kia? A what? Yeah, you'd buy a Kia.
Yeah, you would.
It's this one. How'd you do that?
Ooh.
I don't believe either of us are on the Monster Hunter train.
Oh, hey, hang on. I might have a second plan with that.
Oh, yeah?
No. Never mind. Yeah, no, we're not. I'm not on the Monster Hunter train. Not yet. I've thought about it. I like the position of my queen, so I really don't want to move her. Yeah, there you go. And with that piece there...
You got me at a good spot. You're definitely calling all the shots right now.
You think so?
Yes, I do. Like, right now, I don't have a really solid plan, so I'm kind of just trying to do things. That's interesting.
I mean, that was part of what I wanted to do earlier, was to get your rook out and about the board and then move my queen in so that the queen's no longer being blocked by the rook. But because now your rook can't move back. But it's still not a total win yet. It'll pin down a couple more of your pieces, which I like, but those ghosts are really proven to be an issue for the midline.
I will tell you my one reason why I will probably not get Monster Hunter, because it will be the difference between having to buy a 3DS and then buying Monster Hunter and then wanting to buy a bunch of other games, or buying a Super Nintendo.
How much does the Super Nintendo cost?
Really not that much. For refurbished, I think there's a place down at my local mall that wants, I think it's a little under $2, and that's coming with a game or two. with a controller.
Wait, 200? Or
Two?
$2?
No, 200.
200 for a Super Nintendo and some games, really?
Yeah,
I would consider that a lot, but that's just me. I mean, maybe I'm just used to. I'm just thinking of the last time I even looked for one. I mean, I still had my childhood Super Nintendo for a really long time. Actually, I think I still do, and I think I know where it is, but it's at my buddy's place. But I didn't realize that they cost that much now. I would have expected like maybe $50, but.
Oh really? No, for refurbished.
Oh, refurbished, yeah.
I'd probably see them for about 150 to 2. You'd be overpaying. I also live in a very small community where I don't have many options, and the only other option would be to have one shipped. That kind of scares me.
Yeah, that's true.
Shipping is, your stuff gets screwed up in shipping where it can. I have no plan. Man, I need to figure out what I'm doing. I wish I had more of a plan here. What is a good thing to do?
I've got a vague plan, but I feel like there's a lot of holes in it, so I'm not confident with it yet.
Oh, just be confident. If I'm telling you I have zero idea as to what I'm doing right now, like I'm trying to get my pieces coordinated. I don't know what my king can't go anywhere. You're using that Nemesis queen in a fantastic way.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I figured the sooner I get that Nemesis queen deep into your territory, the better. Because it's weird, because I expected it to just be a problem for the king, because that's what I was saying last game, was that it seems to only be good against the king. But it also does nail down a lot of other pieces, because since I'm so close, there's so many opportunities for me to check you there, so you have to keep the other things close, and you can't get rid of her. She's the herpes of chess 2. When left unchecked, it can kill you. And you can't get rid of it. Unchecked, yeah.
Not close enough, but I'd like to hit you right now.
That was actually totally unintentional.
Totally unintentional. No, I believe you. I believe you in that. I'm gonna do... Oh, wait, no. That would be bad. Fuck. Okay. All right. Make a move. I'm gonna go with it.
Oh, did I just... Oh, really? That was your move?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Am I missing something here? I'm...
Oh my...
Is everything okay?
Yeah, it's fine. She's watching a video of, like, car crashes and whatnot.
It's all good.
I feel like... Okay, I'm gonna do this. I think I've won. Wait, how is that not checkmate?
Because the Nemesis queen can only be taken by the king.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I thought... Oh, no, duh. I wasn't thinking. I didn't realize that... Or I wasn't thinking of that rule. I was just thinking that the Nemesis queen couldn't be taken at all. Do you want to give me... No, you can take it.
No, I have an idea. I'm going to do this. You go ahead and make your move.
All right. Man. I was going to suggest that you just like move a pawn and I'll move her back or something, but yeah, that was
shit,
dumb.
I could have done that. Damn it.
I should have. It's funny because I thought about moving to C1 and I was like, no, I mean, he can't take me anyway. I'll just move to D2. And that C1, it would have been checkmate. Right?
Yes.
If only I had realized that rule. I feel so dumb. Because, like, I thought about it, and I was like, no, I'll just move to D2. It'll be the same thing. Like, why not? And C1 would have been checkmate. No. Well, that kind of changes everything. Gross. All right. Well.
I think it speaks a lot to how much you're trying to think about what else is on the board, because I didn't see it.
Really?
Didn't see it at all. Because I just kept thinking, I was like, all right, is this going to keep me blocked in there? And I had completely forgotten again at that point that the Nemesis Queen can still threaten the king. It's just it can be taken by the king.
Wait, well, yeah. And someone said C1 could have been blocked by a ghost, which is totally true, except it was my turn. I could have moved my king, or I could have moved my Nemesis Queen onto C1 that turn and won the game. Oh wait, no, you're right. Sorry.
No,
I see what you're saying.
Oh, you're right. Nemesis
D2
could have blocked it.
D1.
I would have just sat there and been like, why am I not losing?
Yeah. We both would have missed that. That's pretty funny.
Nice game, Charlie.
So, man. So I'm more or less using just a classic set now, except my pawns can move closer to your king. Not that it matters. I mean, I could move, like... No, but then you'd just be taken by your Reaper thing, so no point. How about we move here? That still doesn't really help. I was thinking I'd do that and then move there. And I was thinking somehow getting rid of this that my king could advance, but I don't think that's going to happen. At the same time, however, if I had moved to C1 and you had moved your ghost there, then that ghost would be pinned down.
Right.
And that frees up a lot of space for my king to do a midline.
Exactly. Yep. That would have been the same thing.
Damn it.
The only thing I would have had at that point was... Oh, I wouldn't have, because I can't technically threaten with my Reaper.
Right.
And I can't cover both squares at the same time. I mean, unless I... No, I don't think that would have been... Okay, I'm gonna do this.
Okay. I will decline and do that. Oh, you did put 2. Very good. I was thinking you were going to bluff and try to make me waste 2, so I decided to only do 1.
I thought about it at first, and I think I'd rather take the piece and just cast all my stones aside.
But now you have no stones, so...
Mm-hmm. Very true.
Where's your king? So your king's up there. Okay. That is really gross.
So what just happened? What happened was I used my Reaper to take his bishop. He declined a duel with the bishop, and then he took the Reaper with his knight. Now, I can decide whether I want to duel at that point with the knight, and we decide how many stones we're going to bet. I bet 2 stones, and he had a choice of either thinking that I was going to bluff or betting 1 stone or 2. If I paid enough, and if I paid more stones than he did, the defender also dies. So he took the Reaper, but the Reaper also killed the knight as well. So I know it's weird. It's a weird thing.
Yeah, it's complicated. Still not. I thought that maybe once I got into the game and start to get a hang of dueling and get a feel for the balance between the stones, that I might like it more. But even still, I'm not really
digging it.
No.
I'm right there with you. I'm having a hard time with grappling with exactly everything that they want me to think about. Because as of right now, I'm so worried about midline invasion and trying to look at my own invasion that my pieces just get neglected. And then I think, oh wait, I need to get my pieces out, and then I don't really have any decent spaces for them. And it doesn't help when you're playing with all sorts of pieces that can block and they can't be captured and whatnot. So,
and I looked away for a second. What was your move?
I moved my knight from B1 to D2.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right.
Oh yeah, tracing you into with the 2-month sub.
Yeah, thank you so much, Trace. That's what I was looking for. I was trying to see if my notifier went off, because I'm thinking maybe my notifier doesn't work when it's a resub, because last week someone subscribed and there was no notification. Was there a notify? Like, someone tell me. Also, I didn't notice my sub number go up, so maybe someone ran out and then he resubbed. So I don't know. I don't know. It's confusing. Let's see. I should just start moving my kings up and smothering the shit out of your king. My pawns, I mean.
It's a technical term. Smother the shit out of
Smothering the shit, yeah. Let's see.
What are you sitting at? 7 pawn. 7 pawns to 8 pawns. 4 technical pieces.
You're not really threatening anyone right now. There wasn't one. Yeah, I think that's just my notifier. It doesn't notify for resubs. That kind of sucks. Wonder if there's a way I can fix that.
Oh wow. Oh, clever. Okay.
It's been half an hour? No way. It's been half an hour since you asked me that question. No possible way. Let me scroll up. You're talking about the world. 9:18. Yeah, that hasn't been a half an hour. It hasn't even been 20 minutes.
Why would you lie about these things?
Oh, and it turns out Twitch alerts is down anyway, so chances are alerts just aren't going through, period. And I saw the corner of my eye that you move. It's always when I'm glancing away. You moved your knight, right?
I did.
Okay. Yeah, I see it. Alright. That's fine.
It's been traveling at approximately half the speed of light. Just too.
Should I move this person out, which would protect him and let the pawn move forward, or should I move this one out? Just to get them out there. He's still protected. Right now, he's still protected. My goal is to... Alright, well... I feel like he'll be more versatile. And if he moves out here, he's already... No, he's not threatening anything significant if I do that. If I move him forward... Those two, but that one is not protected yet. Okay. Move here. I'm still so mad I lost my Reaper Queen.
Easy come, easy go.
Will you let me go?
You let me
Bismillah.
go.
No.
Let me go.
Oh no.
Let
You
me
saying
go.
that with the
Horrible.
coughing too is so, like the saddest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I want to die.
You're like, let me go.
let me go.
Like you're singing to your cough.
Please. Let me die.
Let me go. No, 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 no. Mamma mia, mamma mia. I'm trying to dampen your thought process here just by getting you to sing and shit.
Oh, that's fine.
It's part of the metagame.
It's fine. At least you chose decent music.
Yeah.
Could be worse.
Yeah.
My girlfriend will call me over and she'll be like, I have to show you this. I'm like, is this something that's gonna hurt me? And she'll show me some of the worst like R&B and rap music. She's like, isn't this terrible? I'm like, is this what you brought me over here for? You brought me over here to prove something that you already knew the answer to? Like I hate everything right now. I have to go play video games to go calm down from what you just made me watch.
And then get really mad because you're playing video games.
Yes, exactly. It's a beautiful balance. I don't know where I'm going, what I'm doing. All right, I'm gonna force the issue. Nope, it's enough. Sure thing, Kawabu. So I hear you had legitimate methods of passing those besieged missions.
Kinda.
Mine were dumb because I'm a terrible engineer.
I went from basic stuff to like just making really stupid over the top stuff as quickly as I could. Like once I got to the second world or whatever it was, the one where I don't know, well, I don't want to spoil it, but there's eventually I just started to try to make like flying like flamethrower saucers, like shit like that. I made this like a crazy spiked dick car that would like expand. Like it would be small, and then I used expanders to make it, you know, get erect, and there'd be spikes on the end that would spike enemies. It was pretty good.
Ah, jeez.
I'll show you a trick later for an easy system of turning.
Oh, wonderful.
Like it involves using 2 wheels on each corner instead of just one, and then you have the inner wheels just be default, and that's your forward and backwards. And then the outer wheels you have turned so that left or right makes them rotate the car. And so the outer wheels only activate when you're rotating and trying to turn. The inner wheels only activate when you're going forward and back, and thus you have full mobility.
Interesting. Okay.
And since it's double wide tires, it makes it like extra stable too.
Well, that's good.
Okay,
I
anyway.
can't car to save my life.
Chess.
I thought about making a spring mech loaded with, you know, constantly spinning razor arms, but apparently it's hard to use propulsion in that game.
Yeah.
Go figure. Why is physics so dumb and difficult?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that. Nice.
So, and
Very nice.
yeah. So you lost yours too.
I lost my defender. Or my attacker.
This doesn't get me anywhere closer where I want to be.
My girlfriend has good ideas. Yes, that's why she's my better half. She tells me things that shouldn't work, but they do. And I get mad because they work. Because she's smarter than I am.
Oh, but now he's not... Oh, but you don't have your Reaper Queen anymore. I keep forgetting that you don't have your Reaper Queen anymore.
Right.
Did you give it up? Give it up because I gave mine up? Like, was that intentional, or was that just a?
It was semi-intentional, but I actually got way more value out of it because I got the Knight too. So
Yeah.
even though I was technically trying to even things up, I ended up getting more value for it anyway. So I was just like, whatever, it's a wash.
I lost like 80% of my interest in this match after I lost that queen. Like, I'm still interested in it. I want to see how it ends. It was just, like, I felt really good about her placement and what was going on, and then, yeah.
It always happens when you make a move and there was just happened to be something you didn't see.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh well.
In chest blindness, it happens to the very best of people. Like I read up on tournaments where of very, very high level grandmaster play, and like I read an article, it was probably like a year ago, of a French GM who just hung his queen, just like for no reason, just hung the queen, and his opponent apparently sat there for 15 minutes. Like for the first 10, he was just thinking, going, "Is this real life? Did he really just do that? And it took the French GM 10 minutes or so because he was so distracted in his plan that he makes the move, he like waits it out, he thinks about it, he looks back at the board and then immediately resigns.
Wow.
And if you're like, oh man, it's horrible, but it happens to everybody.
Yeah.
Where am I going with this? I don't want you to take my knight. It's not a nice thing to do. I'm gonna do.
Yeah, it's funny. Someone just brought up Spy Party because I was just thinking of Spy Party when you said chest blindness. I was thinking of tunnel vision in Spy Party, where you get it in your head that one particular NPC is it really early on, and you just start to ignore everything else.
Exactly. Same principle. Just as frustrating. The dots on the side of the board, they're magnetic. They hold all the pieces there.
Yeah.
I have no fucking clue why it's probably just to make it look nice. I don't know. It happens to be lined up with the midline to show where midline invasion is, but I don't know what the deal is between the dots between D and E. I guess it's just an aesthetic thing.
Let's see, even if you take the... Yeah, let's do... Start moving him out. Get a little backup with that rook who's just been useless. Really, I could get a good line of sight in my other rook too now that I look at it, but... am I missing something here? I don't think so. Yes.
Oh, it's windy.
Oh, but then he can be taken by that. No. Okay. And my other rook got taken.
I can't say much for City Skylines. I'm not a huge fan of city builder games, so it's not something I'm really interested in. But other people seem to have a lot of fun with it. It's much like when I used to watch people play SimCity. Like, it's a far more interesting thing for me to watch than it is to play. Much like The Sims. Yeah, I don't know. Just not wired for it.
Oh, but I can move him here because of the pawn fuckery. I think that's the best way to describe that. Like, they should print that in the manual.
But I can still take that.
Oh, midline invasion, duh. I wasn't even thinking midline at the time. I got so consumed by just seeing where I could gain piece value that I wasn't even thinking of midline. Ugh, man, I could have done so much better that game.
That's all right. Seriously though, this would take a long time to get acclimated to, because at this point I wasn't even thinking about stone value. I wasn't thinking about how, whether bluffing was going to be a thing. I literally just bet 2 stone every single time. Right. So I could try and get my way.
Well, I mean, I did that the other game and then found a really crucial bluff where, or a really crucial duel where I wish I had stones, and because I didn't, I lost the game, I want to say. Yeah. So, I mean, I imagine it's probably better to be slightly more conservative just so you have those situations where 2 is really important, where you just cannot lose the duel. It's like part of the plan. So.
Oh my god, 4 kings. But like the two Warrior King variants.
Did you want to play again, or are you good?
I should probably get going because I got dinner I want to help girlfriend with. So
Okay.
yeah,
Sounds good to me. Well, it was a really fun stream.
Yeah, this is great. Thank you for playing Chess 2 with me. I don't think anyone else would.
No, I mean it was a lot of fun, and I would gladly play this some more with you.
Wonderful. Yeah, I look forward to that then.
Yeah, awesome. All right, well, I'll catch you later, Hootey.
All right. Thanks again, KY. Take
Bye-bye.
it easy.
All right, so that is Chess 2. Really cool. Let's see, what are there any armies that we did not show?
50 moves are made with no capture.
Yeah, we did not do classic, but classic's just classic. We did empowered. I did 2 kings, which is the only army I won with, actually. We showed Reaper, we showed animals, and we showed Nemesis. I think we showed all the different armies, which in one stream, which shocked me. I didn't think we were going to show that many, but it feels like Chess 2 is a lot quicker than Chess 1. I mean, it could also just be because we're both so unfamiliar that we leave a lot of openings. But yeah, it feels quicker. It definitely does. There's more. Since due to the midline invasion, there's just more opportunity. You have to throw yourself out there more, and then that just accelerates the game more. You can't just turtle. I mean, I guess you could just turtle, but then they could just be extra aggressive and have relative success with that. So, cool game. What did you guys think of it? I'm curious. Yeah, midline really helps for speed. I agree with you, Unconquered. And while that's going on, I'm going to get the art up. And the World Gen still isn't done. Yeah, I might boot up Dwarf Fortress and do that just to see how long it would take myself. It's really cool. Like, I think the title of the game puts a lot of people off when they see, like, Chess 2, the sequel. Like, how freaking pretentious could you be? Or not pretentious, what's the word I'm looking for? Nope, can't think of the word. But, I think it pretty much lives up to it. It definitely solves all the problems with the original chess. Like, you can tell that a lot of thought was put in towards that. And I think the armies are really cool. There's a little bit of cheesiness with like the animal set and the whirlwind, or the animal set and the king's whirlwind attacks. It feels like that kind of like, I don't know, cartoony in a way. Like, it almost feels like it doesn't belong, but that's just thematically speaking. Like, gameplay wise, it is so well tuned. Yeah, no art, which is okay with me. We'll see if there are any last followers. Like I said, there was one more resub who was, scroll up. Nope, I missed it, and of course, oh no, I can't read it either because Twitch alerts is down. Well, to the person who resubbed earlier, thank you so much. It really does mean a lot. Here are the new follows. Come on. 1 minute, guys. How could you do chess art? Well, not necessarily chess art, but like me and Hootey or something. Let's see. Oh, I guess I didn't really get any new ones because I read all of them during the break earlier. But Inebriate followed. Thank you, Inebriate. You're the man. Alright, well, I'm going to go. I might come back and stream some more later tonight. Maybe Grim Fandango. That'd be a lot of fun. And I do want to get wrapped up on Grim really soon, so I could start The Last of Us, which was chosen by the subs. So, oh, and Kabu just followed. Hey, it looks like the notifier does still work. It's just Twitch alerts is down for whatever reason. Alright, well guys, it's been a pleasure, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. See ya.